songs. Yay, I love it. Anyway, I love this. This is Super Brothers.
Alrighty, guys. Game 1 of Grand Finals. We're going to be seeing JayGrunt and Riley also picking my favorite song on Pokemon Stadium 2, Gladion's theme. Ah, love them. Anyways,
Yeah,
right off the
really
bat, nobody getting a hit quite yet. They both just kind of dancing around each other, like moving around each other. JayGrunt able to get the first hit, but because of the platform on PS2, I was able, to sort of say no to JayGrunt's advantage state and get a tech.
Yeah, they're both still moving so confidently, though. I like to see this kind of movement from them. Like I
Speaking
said,
of moving
Riley,
confidently, Riley anti-airing with DDD's F smash. What a bold choice!
yeah, I mean, like I said, Riley, he knows when. He doesn't just use F smash in like 1 or 2 situations. Like he knows when it's gonna work. Like it's such a strange move to see DDD use a lot, but it's working. It always works. It's a really good punish.
Yeah, I mean, he has, like, such good game sense to know, like, when a person is going to be jumping in or when they're going to be holding shield so that he could safely use that move or trying to catch a dash in, but what a nice sweet spot up smash from JayGrunt to be able to secure the stock. Riley, unfortunately, running out of that Angel Pledge invincibility a second too late as that down smash, he got hit out of it.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And JayGrunt, oh my god, just the percent it piled on fast. We're almost lapped here. And I think this is kind of the stuff that JayGrunt's really good at, just weaving in and out, being aggressive, but also playing it really fast.
He's a momentum-based player. I feel like he had so much momentum with the loser's gun. Well, I think not the loser's gun, but the win that he got on 13, taking it so confidently 3-0, definitely going to help him going into this set for sure. JayGrunt right now he is looking for a kill, but Riley able to get one first with the strong hit of Hammer into the Gordo.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And oh my god, that was a fast stock. Just right there, down tilt into up smash. The Greninja bread and butter. The tried and true. I think that this is like one of those situations where if JayGrunt plays like this, like the whole set, like Riley might have to adjust his game plan a little bit. Oh my god. That's a Skittle.
Shield. That's a skill for sure. Riley needs to so smart that JayGrunt did not hold shield there because otherwise his shield would have broken. That would have been a jet hammer. I love the fact that he had enough awareness. He reacted to that. He was like, you know what? I have to take the hit at this point because he is still alive as a result. That was such a good risk versus reward evaluation that went through his head. Such a smart player.
I mean, better to have a Skittle than lose your stock, but it seems like DDD just threw up his food all over Greninja anyway, so wasn't a Skittle, it was a Gordo, but y'all know what I'm saying. This is an even game now.
Yeah, brought it back all the way, just charging that Jet Hammer once again. I love the little water shuriken pokes coming from JayGrunt just to be able to stuff those out effectively. Right now, Riley, that was a bit of a weird clank, the down tilt there.
Yeah, no, absolutely. It seems like JayGrunt, he had all this. I almost said I felt like JayGrunt, had this in the bag, but just the way Riley's responded, like these two, they're so fast to respond to each other. Like they're so good at winning 1-0. Hey. Oh.
Okay, so let me talk about why that exchange was so big brain. So you might be saying, wait a second, whoa, you think Riley's pressing a button? No, he did not press the button. Let me tell you exactly what he did. He looked at his percent, and I was like, damn, I'm at 67% against the Greninja. No matter what Greninja does to me right now, I am not going to die. He understands that. Worst case scenario, it's going to be like, what, dash attack, a little bit of back kill. So he's like, I see that JayGrunt keeps jumping in front of me. He keeps dashing back and forth in front of me. He's going to either try to cross me up or something. I'm going to sit here and charge this up smash because he's going to try to keep contesting with me in my airspace. And he got the read and he got the kill. Worst case scenario, he would have taken like a falling nail or like a little bit of extra damage. I think that was really good. I think that was hype. God bless.
You know what I'm
God
going to
bless.
say? As someone who loves me some smash attacks, my man saw his C-stick, and then he went, that's a bad guy, and he pointed it at the bad guy. If you see a bad guy, you gotta point, they go by, they leave.
Alright.
I speak from experience. You see the bad guy, point the stick at the bad guy. My man Riley, point the stick at the bad guy, and he did it damn good. Now we got the Samus coming out, different character here.
JayGrunt is at his limit. He said, I've had enough. I'm not doing this anymore. I'm not jumping in on you. I am playing the keep away game. You don't. That was so risky. Normally offline you would be able to react to the get up attack and be able to actually unleash the jet hammer and armor right through it. But right now JayGrunt able to tack on a little bit of damage, not much else off of the up air. Good forward air and a nice nail. Once again, he had that. He definitely had that. That was brilliant on JayGrunt's part. So unfortunate he didn't get the actual move to connect.
Yeah, for sure. And I think the character pick here, I don't think it's bad. You know, I haven't seen the Samus yet, so, you know, I'm not a believer just yet. I've seen the Greninja already, haven't seen much of the Samus. He seems to be doing really well right now. You know, picking a character that has a little bit more camping options. I feel like he was playing well with the Greninja. It was just sort of like, you know, small adjustments that need to be made. But I think if there's a game for him to go a different character, it's this one. This is the one where it matters. And right now, that character switch is paying off for him in dividends. Good lead here.
Yeah, what a great grounded spike into the back air. Yeah, was just so confident that Riley was going to be just at that right place and the right moment. Riley, I feel like he still has to adjust to the matchup just ever so slightly. These tether grabs are just going so well for JayGrunt. He's just able to pressure DDD shield from so far away. Honestly, he's just making Riley second guess his defensive options, more so than when he played Greninja, I feel.
Yeah, no, I absolutely agree. And just like that, you know, like, just being able to lap him, you know, it's funny too. Like I said, I wasn't 100% sure about this character pick just yet, but you know, the way he's playing this Samus, it's clean. Like he definitely knows what he's doing. I feel like when you see someone use a character so much, like you associate them with that character, and like when they pick someone else, you're always a little hasty to judge. But I'm not judging. I'm eating my words. JayGrunt is shutting me the hell up. He's doing a great job here.
But the up air finally going to be able to connect, but unfortunately not sitting behind. DDD going to send Grunt right back to stage. But really good spot dodge. Yeah, if you spot dodge any like tether grab in the game, that should like be either a huge punish or that should be the stock right there. Without a doubt. That move is so laggy. You should not be letting them get away with it. Once you let Samus's and Tigger's good Samus's get...
Yeah, he's moving. Yeah. Okay, we got the bombs.
I have never seen a DDD connect so many F smashes as much as I have with Riley. I don't know how he does it. I just really do not get it.
Smash attacks are the big brain stuff, you know? That's what we like to see. We like to see them smash attacks. Riley, my man Riley, he's got a skill for pointing his stick at the bad guy in the good time. And right now it seems like he's inching his way back. This is a big deficit. I don't want to say it's impossible though. DDD's a big boy. Up smash is coming through. Not gonna do it there. That was actually the first time I think JayGrunt, you know, got past the up smash at ledge.
That was a really good high recovery from Riley, spacing it very well, understanding the fact that his landing impact stars would be able to effectively stuff out any sort of aggressive option JayGrunt would throw out in the moment. But right now, this is definitely JayGrunt's stock to take 148%. Samus is no stranger to killing, and just as I say that, that is going to be the cross-stage charge shot.
You know what?
You know,
I think this was the move.
For sure. DDD having such... Okay, let's put it this way, right? Samus, what does Samus do? She wants you to jump, because when you jump, it's like, woohoo, zero time, or woohoo, forward at a time, or eat this charge shot. And DDD likes to jump, but he has awful airspeed. Right, so that's like kind of like the paradox of DDD, right? Like, so how is he supposed to jump into you constantly if he doesn't have the mobility to actually get there, and he can only just sort of go up and down a whole bunch, like a little spring. That's what he is. He's a spring. He can't really go left and right. He just sort of bounces in place. And as a result, Samus runs away. You know, her horizontal range is, you know, some of the best in the game, and is able just to call out DDD in the air so often.
Yeah, no, that's honestly for sure. The way DDD works, like you said, like, I mean, his options, like, you know, he has multiple jumps, but like where he can go with those jumps, his mobility, it's still kind of limited. You know, you can like postpone the timing. The difference in timing when you land is kind of the big difference. But in terms of actual movement, I mean, Samus doesn't really care about it. You're a big target. She's got plenty of projectiles to hurl at you.
So for Game 3, they're going to be opting for Town and City. Look at all of that damage. Yes. Very nice. Going to get the double hammer hit sweet spot into the back heel every single time that connects. Let me tell you, for DDD mains, that is crack. That feels so good to connect. It feels delicious, even. Ippo, it feels delicious.
Delicious. Yeah, much like the treats that DDD steals from Kirby in Dreamland, you know? I feel like the plot of every Kirby game is like DDD stole a bunch of cake, and Kirby didn't like it.
Hey, that's only
So then he
that's
goes
only
to-
the old ones. He redeemed himself. DDD redeemed himself. Be nice.
Oh yeah,
Be
and
nice.
Return to
Apologize.
Dreamland. Yeah.
Apologize.
I'm sorry, King.
Thank you. Okay, now we can
All
get
right.
back into game. Very nice. Thank you. I'm just happy you apologized.
I'm going to make a
Anyways.
longer YouTube.com apology video later.
Riley just trying to fight his way off of the ledge. I mean, against Samus and having such limited mobility, like DDD almost cheating that stock. Mamma Mia tries to go for something a little bit nice there. Interesting footstool, but you know, DDD so prone to those deep recoveries is just gonna shake that right off.
Yeah, for sure. And then Riley, you know, dying to that up throw. DDD's a heavy boy, but I mean, that up throw is really strong. It was pretty strong before, but like now it's like a genuine kill throw. They buffed it in the most recent patch. And I mean, it looks like a kill throw. Now it is one. Definitely an option that helps Samus out a lot.
Yeah, but honestly, DDD would be the character to resist it the best out of the entire cast, because even though, not only is he like one of the heaviest in the game, but he does have a superbly high gravity. And so we're gonna be seeing him live, you know, at some earlier percents than others. Right now, this is his edge guard to find. He's circumventing the platforms in an interesting way. He's like dropping down and back and forth, but at that percent Guido, more than enough to take it.
Yeah, no, for sure. That's something we've talked about a lot throughout these sets. Like, DDD, you know, dealing damage to him, like, it's easier than most characters when you get him a disadvantage, but getting that stock, it's tough. You know, like you said, the gravity hurts it a little bit. He's got multiple jumps, so he's got some landing options, and also these ledge. I thought that was the jet hammer. I was
gonna say as well.
I really thought that.
Do you understand how I would have popped? Do you understand how I would have popped off if Riley got a kill at like 30% with jet hammer? Oh my god, there would be a hole in my ceiling.
Is he dead? Okay, no. That might have. I don't know, but I mean, it could have killed maybe. Looking a lot like ZSS from Smash 4 there with those combos.
Yeah, just linking those up airs one after another. Riley, he's starting to sit a little bit afraid in shield right now, and then I feel like JayGrunt is doing a good job of catching all of these jumps over and over. Mamma Mia, that F smash just barely getting hit by the charge shot. That could have been curtains for JayGrunt. Oof, so scary.
Yeah, and it seemed like at the beginning of this game, Riley and JayGrunt, they were going like really even, but as the game has progressed, JayGrunt, he's kind of like made these adaptations, you know, not just in the character pick, but in the way he's playing the matchup. You know, instead of playing the very rush down and very like movement, like back and forth, like tempo based gameplay of Greninja, like this is so different. It's a bit slower, a bit more methodical, and honestly, you know, he's got to adapt to it. It's not going to be easy.
Ooh, that was such a dangerous overcommitment to the sock, but that up smash is going to take it. That move super powerful, 130%. Yep. I feel like Riley's slowly starting to pick up on the matchup a little bit. And this might be a very, very different game 4. Otherwise, we will be seeing a bracket reset coming from JayGrunt. He's just not, I mean, I want to keep it as simple as, like, Riley isn't robbing some of these stocks. He's not getting these dash attack kills, he's not getting these F smash kills right now, and he's not getting these jet hammer kills. And that was honestly, like, a lot of the ways that he was able to get the early stocks when fighting Greninja. I think Samus is able to stall offstage a whole lot longer, especially with her down B, or just able to cling onto her tether a little bit longer, and just sort of wait out what King DDD wants to do, where Greninja at some point is forced to commit to his up B.
Yeah, no, for sure. And like you said, it's just pretty much what you said, but it's also the part that, you know, Samus is harder to hit in a lot of situations. You know, Greninja, I mean, not an easy character to hit at all, but the way that you interact with both are completely different. You know, Greninja, he runs in your face.
Greninja is hard to hit because
he
moves a lot. Samus is hard to hit because she has big funny hitbox that cover her entire body, you know?
Exactly, Samus does the opposite. She stands there and she hurls a wall at you, and you have to get through that wall. It's a completely different way of fighting a character, but both ways are equally difficult to interact with.
Wow, he just ran off and down and was like, yeah, you're gonna low recover. Completely missed it and gave up stage for it. I would have preferred that he like set up a lead trap there instead of committing to something so risky. I don't think he had like a good idea either. It was just, I don't know. It just like kind of felt like a guess rather than a read.
Yeah, I get your vibe. It feels like at the, you know, this is the end of the night. You know, this has been long for everyone. Do you feel like at this point too in this grand final set, like I think this is probably the most important game of the entire set. I feel like if JayGrunt wins here, like not only is that like, I mean, 3-1's pretty convincing. I said no matter what, I thought it would be a 3-2. But, you know, that's a big shift in momentum there. But right there, Riley, he's biting back. You know, I think if Riley can get this first stock, I think that's really important for him.
He's buffering an up tilt.
What
Yes,
the-
okay. So I really, really want to talk about that for a second. While you are inhaling as DDD, he has a very, very unique mechanic where you can actually buffer his normals out of his inhale. So basically what happens is, if you hold C-stick up while you are inhaling as DDD, you can buffer an up tilt out of it, which will kill at high percents. It's a really, really cool little way to catch people mashing out of your command grab, and it's just a nice way to pile on the extra damage. Love it. Love it, love it,
That
love
was
it.
wild. That was wild. Like, I didn't know he could do that. Like, I feel like
Nobody
watching
does.
Riley, I've learned like 7 things about this character I just never understood.
Listen, DDD, this character has tech. This character has cool tech that people simply do not talk about. Right now, though, this is a totally even game. No other tech really being displayed here other than some good old-fashioned neutral. Riley setting up the old reliable classic Gordo. But look at that timing on the neutral getup. Able to shield the Gordo and the Jet Hammer all in one fell swoop.
Yeah, that was a good punish on that up B too, slipping right under with the up smash. Like you said, feels like Riley a lot of time, you know, whiffing a bit more, not hitting all these smash attacks. It's good to see that kind of momentum come back, you know, hitting those smash attacks, really getting what he needs to. Also, I saw a bit more Jet Hammer this game too. Saw some Gordos flying around, some Jet Hammer. Imagine if he got a Jet Hammer. Just gonna say that much, you know. Definitely
Ooh,
a threatening
such
a
interesting-
game right now.
Definitely. I love the recovery mix-ups from Riley, like especially the way that he is alternating between the drifts on his jump and then directly air dodging onto the platform. He has made it so ambiguous that JayGrunt has really just not been able to find a way to properly punish it thus far. The Gordo, though, gonna be able to eat the charge shot and calling in out the jump in with that up smash of his. This is quite a lead for Riley right now. DDD is able to hold on to these stocks exceptionally well. Up throw, gonna kill? Not quite. Once again, a high gravity character and one of the heaviest in the game.
Yeah, thick boys stay winning, as they say. And DDD, I mean, he a thick boy. 202%, my man is living. And like you said, that gravity helps him a lot, but not gonna help him there. That charge shot is really strong. You know, this is
That shows you
pretty
have been
even.
strong. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
it's
get the
been,
Gordo
yeah.
smack. I like the way that JayGrunt is covering himself from Gordos by using, you know, some of his down Bs, you know, because, like, they detonate on contact with the Gordo, just shoot it right back. Also, I feel like Riley has started to realize that he could use his inhaler a little bit differently as well. Whenever, like, JayGrunt goes to charge, like, a charge shot or something, he can approach with the inhale, because it does function as a reflector. And he's, like, forced to either immediately release or back off.
Yeah, I feel like that's an option that people okay, we're living. I think that's an option people forget about. Like, you know, it's good for eating gore.
Woo!
Okay.
God bless that.
Yo, he like
Delicious.
that was close. I feel like he was close to getting hit away by it, but he timed it down smash really well.
That was cool. Honestly, Gordo, like, I mean, I guess this kind of goes for, like, a whole lot of projectiles in Ultimate, but one of the most satisfying things for me in Ultimate in general is when you are able to convert off of the hit stun of one of your projectiles. It just feels so good. And honestly, as soon as JayGrunt was locked into the Gordo hit, there was nothing else he could have done. He got hit by the Gordo. He was either going to be edge guarded or, you know, he would have converted into the down smash. So difficult to get off stage against. To get back onto the stage against DDD. That character controls the ledge like nobody else, quite honestly.
Yeah, you could say whatever you want about DDD and disadvantage on the level, but when you're off the level and he's standing there, I mean, that's a mountain to climb. He can put a Gordo there. He has a lot of options. Even Riley, we've seen smash attacks, we've seen the down B, and, you know, and like all of them have worked at some point. Like, he's just got a lot of traps, a lot of ways to remove options slowly and force you into a bad one,
Does
honestly.
King DDD... Question. Does King DDD have fingers?
I feel like if he had fingers, that'd be really gross. Like, just
Because I feel
imagine,
like
like,
they're always constantly... Hold on. King DDD canonically has human hands in the cartoon show. Okay, because I was about to say I wanted to put a link on DDD's finger, but then I thought about, wait a second, if he's wearing the mittens, would it have to just be like putting like a gold band over his 4 fingers, or would he take the mittens off? But I just looked up a picture, and it turns out he does have fingers. I don't know why I thought of that.
I don't want to see that picture. I feel like
wanna see a
I
picture
just
of-
can't. I can't. Okay, so actually, funny fact: when you're playing FF7 Remake, there's a scene where Cloud takes off his gloves. This is the creepiest thing to me because like you never see that character without gloves, and I'm like, he has hands. Like, okay, anyway, DDD has hands too apparently. So
Yeah, gonna be opting for Kalos. Such a good stage for Samus just to hold back on. Also, that hammer hit into the Gordo itself already dealing 30, and the late hits of the up air 36-51. What a lead for Riley right now. Slightly mistiming the down smash very, very, very late on it, but honestly, the window that you have to punish the vulnerability on neutral getup is basically non-existent.
yeah, no, absolutely. And we saw Riley. You know, they're kind of just taking turns laying on the hurt here. I feel like JayGrunt didn't get as many bombs at the ledge like that the last game. I think that's really important. Seems like DDD doesn't have too many options to directly deal with that.
Yep. Yeah, when you're overcommitting to shield like that against Samus, obviously you're going to get grabbed for it. Good awareness from JayGrunt just to be able to connect them so consistently, but such a good bait from Riley. This time, he conditioned JayGrunt to make him think that he was going to sit in shield. Instead, he just jumped up and punished him with a falling aerial. Good stuff.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And these two, I feel like this game is a little bit slower than we're used to seeing from the both of them. I feel like they're both really, really fast. Both really fast paced. They know what's on the line here. That we are used to seeing, though. That is nothing new. Riley is a master at using his smash attack. He is a master at pointing the stick at the bad guy. And once again, does it. Good stuff to Riley. Bit of a lead here for him.
Yo, I know, Riley, I love the way that he got off of ledge so patiently. He was taking his time, he was sitting in shield, he just waited for JayGrunt to sort of hit his shield so that he could reset neutral instead of trying to get greedy for another hit. So much damage, the Gordo hit into the grab, into the F throw. He tried to go for it again, but the Gordo unfortunately had dissipated into nothingness.
Oh, wait, is he dead? No, he's gonna live that, right? Okay, oh, I was concerned, yeah.
Had Riley gotten the belly of Uppy, I don't even know what would have happened. That would have been insane. But gets the grounded spike into
That's
the
a timeline.
But what is happening? They're just both going through the craziest options.
Yeah, like the first stock they were playing like the matchup pretty much how you'd expect, and now they're both just like straight up like slamming each other's faces. Like they want to scrap.
Riley taking his time off of the ledge. This time you see he's not going to be jumping off. He doesn't want to get anti-aired by JayGrunt. He would much rather get grabbed at this percent, to be honest. Still really patient with his Gordo throws. He would much rather eat his own Gordo being shot back at him than if he were to take a charge shot hit.
I really like what
it's like he's okay with it covering him.
JayGrunt with the bombs too. Something that I just noticed he's doing. I don't know if he's been doing this the last couple games too. Probably. I probably just didn't notice, but he's laying the bombs down to hit the Gordo's back. Really, really smart stuff from JayGrunt. I didn't even notice he was doing that.
Yeah, and also something I really want to point out. DDD's F-tilt is one of his most potent neutral tools, and I really haven't seen it come out until that last exchange there. I'm really, really curious as to like Riley's thoughts as to why he doesn't go for it so often.
I think it's because Riley, he likes to jump on people. He's like so aggressive with a lot of these options. I've never seen anyone play DDD like this. It's like super unorthodox, but really cool to watch. And speaking of that, like honestly, this could be the last bit of the game we watch tonight. You know, Riley kind of running away with a little lead here.
Yeah, 153%. Samus struggling to get a kill back throw. You know, DDD once again being so heavy, just not going to be dying quite yet. You see the way that he scared JayGrunt into staying into his shield, allowing him to just get right back onto center stage. Wow.
Okay,
Riley has the momentum.
Some positioning. Yeah, he's moving. Right, yeah, it's not even going to kill. DDD's so big. He just doesn't die. This is like the trouble, you know, finding that stock against DDD. It's a struggle.
He's not dead. He's at 218%. He's not dead. Riley going for something a little bit cheeky there. Tries to go for the beefy up B sneak attack kill. Doesn't find it. It might come back to actually haunt him. Oh my goodness. Riley-chan.
Okay, that was a good recovery. If he can really like handle himself at ledge here, I think this is a big chance for JayGrunt. Oh no, he fell. Oh, that's okay. I'm not even gonna lie. That's not what you like to see. Falling right out.
Wow.
You know what? Maybe he SDI'd out of it. Maybe.
That's it. Riley's a champion of the line number 6.
You know, really strange end to a super like that was a really weird end to like a really, really like back and forth, like super like in each other's faces
Mhm.
set. But still, amazing play from both players. You know, we don't really like to see it end like that, but I mean, everything that led up to that was fantastic stuff. Both these guys moving so well. Shouts to Riley. He's going to take home first place, the golden, but no shade to JayGrunt at all, getting that second place, putting up a great fight in his own right.
And that means, guys, we have successfully concluded the line number 6. First and foremost, the person to thank is not the audience, but Trevor for running the stream, buddy. You're doing a great job as usual. Make sure to follow GenGAME on Twitch. Make sure to subscribe if you happen to have Twitch Prime, or you want to float a couple of bucks. That's also Poggers as well. Make sure to follow GenGAME on Twitter and Trevor on Twitter, where you can find him at TMags. You can follow Epo at... Where can they follow you, buddy?
Epo DR on Twitter, and then you can find
Epo
Dara
Doctor,
on
yeah.
is it Epo Doctor, Epo DR. Not that's what it is. Are you Dara Magar Smash?
Yes, I am the Ramgar Smash
I
on
did
Twitter.
get it, okay.
Spell just my tag plus Smash at the end there. So yeah, guys, once again, thank you so much for participating in the line number 6. I know that we have a little bit less attendance than usual because of the conflicting time with the box, but next week I believe we're going to be back into the full swing of things and everything. So yeah, make sure to follow us, follow GenGAME, support your local scene, and I can't wait to see you guys real soon and give you guys hugs once all the social distancing business is over. Any last words,
Yeah, big
Epo?
time. Nothing really. Shouts to Trevor, always putting on an amazing stream. Shouts to GenGAME. Definitely check them out. Maybe sub, maybe follow. Do anything you can to support the cause. Check out GenGAME on Twitter. Pretty much stuff you already covered. Shouts to Dara for being my co-commentator. She did a great job, as always. And yeah, today's stream presented to you by GenGAME. Like, once again, shouts to Trevor. Amazing job, as always.
Alrighty, guys, have a good evening and stay safe.
Have a good one, guys. Take it easy.